to another edition of Beanie's Boxing Live Chat. How we doing, people? So the subject of conversation today is Conor Benn jumping ship to Zuffa. He signed with them for a one-match contract, and then he becomes a free agent. But he's a bit of a hypocrite. He really is a hypocrite, because not so long ago he was saying that his loyalty was to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's gone above and beyond and nothing can touch him, and he's staying with Eddie. He's just signed a new contract and all this crap, and he's a hypocrite. What a hypocrite. It's like, here, listen to this.
My loyalty to Eddie, to the zone, to Matchroom, you can't teach that. Don't know where my bread's buttered. You know, I'm well looked after at the zone, well looked after at Matchroom. Get paid double elsewhere. I mean, if that can even happen, get paid double elsewhere.
There's a very good chance that your loyalty to Eddie might get tested in this whole scenario, because obviously he stood by you throughout this whole phase. Let's say if Sky came in and made a humongous offer that you couldn't refuse, you know, what does Conor Benn say?
Who said I haven't been, there hasn't been offers made? You know, from globally. But my loyalty to Eddie, to the zone, to Matchroom, you can't teach that.
You can't teach that. You've just signed with Zuffa, and your excuse for that is it's for legacy fights. They don't have no fighters. They've only just started. You signed with Dana White. You're a hypocrite. You can't teach that. Your loyalty. You haven't got no loyalty. The only loyalty you've got is money. You're a two-faced, backstabbing idiot.
You know, I'm grateful for the way they've stuck by me throughout this. I'm grateful for the way they've supported me. And I know where my bread's buttered. You know, I'm well looked after at the zone, well looked after at Matchroom. What? Get paid double elsewhere? I mean, if that can even happen, get paid double elsewhere? My loyalty would still stand with Matchroom. You know, I've just literally extended my contract.
Hypocrite.
You know, so people go, oh, why would you do that? Why did you do that? You know, this is there and that's there and that's there. The grass is never greener. You know, what matters to me is the way they've stuck by me. Eddie taking a beating for the past year. His own match and taking a beating, you know, as much as I have as well on social. So, you know, I look at that and I go, Joe, someone who can fight my corner, when really they didn't have to. You know, loyalty goes so far with me. You know, there's been people in my team who have had to go, who have been disloyal. You've had to go straight away, straight out the door. Can't do it. It's not the way I work. It's not who I am. It's not who I want in my...
It's not who you are. You're not disloyal. You're a two-faced, backstabbing idiot. And you talk so much crap. The grass isn't greener on the other side. My loyalty's with Matchroom. You talk shit. You talk absolute bollocks. You're a hypocrite. And you're doing it for legacy and all this crap like you said. You're an absolute hypocrite. You talk absolute bollocks.
You know, part of my team. You know, and I'm surprised that the people have stayed. You know, Everlast as well. You know, Mike Murray, Flannels, Sports Direct. They've backed me throughout this massively. And I look at that and I go, do you know what? I hope I see my career through with every single one that's in my career now. I hope I see my career through with every single person that's in my career now. Because without them guys, without Everlast, without Sports Direct, without Mike Murray, without Matchroom, without DAZN, without Eddie, Frank, Tony, Charlie, Lee, like the list goes on. Down to my physio, down to my best friends, down to my missus, down to my son, down to my family. I would not be here. I hope I see my career through, and the people I've got around me now, I hope I see my career through. And my new S&C coach Alex as well, is new on board.
Do you know something? Shut up. I don't want to hear no more of that. You just talk absolute bollocks, mate. At the end of the day, you're a backstabber. Eddie Hearn actually stood by you, took loads of shit for you. A load of shit for him. He took beatings over the internet. Verbal beatings, and he stood behind him and he stood there and he backed him. He even gave him money when he had no money and he was struggling. He made sure he was fine and he was okay. It's just disloyalty at its best. He's a scumbag. Absolute scumbag. And do you know something else? I hope he's after Zuffa. He's going to become a free agent. And after he becomes a free agent, I really do hope, they feed you to some of the big names in America so you can get a beating. Because that's what you deserve. Scumbag. Till the next time.